Hello, my beautiful people. You're welcome back to Baking Tips by Gigi Cakes Events. If you are new here, please hit like and follow the subscribe button. I'm glad to see you guys again. On today's video, I'm making this dusty Mickey donut here, the other side of the Mickey or popular donut. This one, you wouldn't want to even leave it because all over it, inside it, it's all Mickey. Yeah, you can see at the front, the body is all dusty and Mickey. So let's get right into the video and I'll show you how I made this dusty Mickey donut. Here I have in my clean bowl, I'm going to add in 5 cups of flour, but I'm going to do that like 4.5 to leave the rest to see what the consistency is like before I go in with the rest. So I make a hole in the flour. Now I'm going to add in my sugar. You can see the descriptions of the quantity I used on the screen. The sugar, the yeast, and the powder milk and salt all together. Now I'm going to break in my 2 eggs like so, and I'm going to mix that together before adding in our water. Okay. Now we add in our melted margarine. You can use butter, whichever one you're using. I have that sweet mixed together. Now I'm going to go with my hands. Watch my hands and going with my hands for properly kneading it, because I can use the spatula to knead it to the consistency I want, so I use my hands. Okay, now I'm going to add in a half in a cup, 1.5 cup of water. Yeah, but I'm going to do that bit by bit here like so, and I'm going to mix knead till it forms a very beautiful dough. I'm going to grease my hand with some of the leftover margarine to make it easy not to gum my hands. Then I'm going to transfer into my work surface. I'm using a work mat there, so it's actually good you're using work mat. It's easier your work so that you don't stress by the dough, whatever you're using sticks to the board or whatever you're using. So like so, I knead it to very smooth, fine texture dough. Yeah, if you can knead for straight 15 minutes or so, you can actually just knead for like 5 minutes, 3, whichever one you put in the bowl, and allow it to proof. Like mine, I couldn't knead all time because I don't have the strength, so I need like 5 minutes. It's not even up to. Now I put in a dough, I leave it to rest for like 30 minutes before I will come back to work on it again like so. Yeah, now after 30 minutes, it's proofed a little. Then I'm going to bring it and transfer to my work surface again, and I'm going to knead this. I'm going to use some of the leftover flour to grease the work surface first. Then I'm going to transfer this dough to the work surface like so. Then I'll keep kneading, playing with it, beating it, whichever one you prefer, okay? Like so. Now we're going to head straight to cutting our donut. Now I'm going to grease my pan with flour. You can use a parchment paper, whichever one you have. Now I'm going to cut my dough to some balls, but I'm using each grams of the donut, 80 grams each. So you can measure. If you don't have scale, use your eye to scale it. Yeah, the old mother's method. So I scaled, it's not up to yet, and I had a little more and I got 80. Perfect. So I'm going to do this for all the other of the balls. But as I'm doing it, after getting my 80 grams, look at this carefully. I pinch the edge to make sure it's closed, because when it gets to the oil, it doesn't pop out. Okay, I pinch the edge closed, then I use my hand to play with it a little, like forming a very fine, round, smooth ball, like so, as you can see, all beautiful. Yeah, so I'm going to cover it with a clean film again, and we're going to leave this to settle in for like 40 minutes, 30-40 minutes. Yeah, depends on how the temperature you have is, the proof of your yeast. Yeah, so now it has doubled in size. Now I'm not going to open all through because I want to start frying it. I'll cover that side. I will start with us first for there. So let's see how it go. I get into the oil as been heated and I turn the heat down a little so it doesn't burn out. Okay. So now I get in the donuts into the hot oil to fry. Once the one side is fried a little golden brown, you're gonna flip that up. In my own case, I really love my dough really brownish. I don't know why. I don't like it all white because, like her method back at home would say, it's not done. But actually, I love it brownish. So I made this very brownish, okay? Like so, I fried that first part and I'm going to do the other one for you to see again. It's quite easy. Just pick the balls, put in the hot oil, it's fried, and you take that out like that. Okay, now we're going to head in for the milky. Yes, the milk inside. So here I have my powder milk. I have two various type of powder milk here, as you can see on the video. I mix both. I always like mixing two different type of tea to give me a very different flavor that is not in the market. Okay, that's why I always mix my ingredients double. Okay, like so I mix that powder milk. Now I'm going to dust the donut inside that powder milk. That's the dusty milky donut. So we're going to dust them up with powder milk like so. I'm going to do the rest later. Okay, we have done them all. Now we're going to add in to the filling, that milky part. That's the dusty part you saw there right now. We're going to head for the milky part. Again, a very concentrated milk, not the double concentrated. It's a concentrated milk, like a pig milk, whichever one. I got like a quarter cup. I'm going to add a quarter cup of the condensed milk. Yeah, condensed milk. Then I'll add 1 cup of powdered milk. You can use the 1 cup, not really full. My own case for this milky donut is really thick because I like it like that. I don't want that liquid when you just open the donut, everything just pour out. No. So I made it very thick like this. You can make yours lighter by reducing the powder milk here. You can reduce it. You can see mine is really thick. Yeah. So I get a piping bag, put in a cup, and transfer that milky inside the piping bag because that's what we're going to use to fill up our donuts. Okay? Like so. So we'll make sure we transfer everything in. You can do the rest later. It's not really necessary right now. So now we'll tie that out like so. Then we are going to go straight to piping in the milky part in right now. So I use a spatula to dig in a hole inside. It's optional if you don't want to do it, but you can get something round, whichever way you're comfortable with to use. Then I just dig in hole inside. Then I'm going to go in now with the piping bag and pipe in this liquid milk. Like so, I pipe in the liquid milk. So the rest, I didn't really do all through around the milk. I used the other ones for chocolate because two of my kids, one love the chocolate, one love the strawberry or jam, whichever way. So I use jam and I use chocolate, while the rest go for the milky parts. Like so, it's so tasty, yummy. You know, the thing is still hot. The milk are actually settling in. So as you can see, this one settling in and pop out. So now let's open into it. Voila. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, subscribe, follow, like, share, comment. I'll see you on our next video. Bye.